You didn't hear my sneeze?
No, I wish I did. It was probably so cute.
It was Discord muted it.
No, Discord! Give me the cute sneezes!
No, I sneeze like a grandpa.
No, you don't. I'm sure it was gonna be so cute. Wait, what episode are we? Oh God.
21, right?
Oh God. Are you oh yes, you
well, that's what it says on Discord.
Yep. Hello everybody and welcome to Mint and Matara Summer Special episode 21.
Yeah, 21.
I am Matara.
I am Mint.
And we have 5 episodes left. Right?
4. Would it or
wait
21? 22? 23? 25.
5. Because it's like the fence, you know, that like even though there's 4 fences, you need 5 sticks for the fences. It's the same thing.
What?
Even though there's 4 weeks left, it's 5 episodes. The episodes are the sticks.
What are you talking about? Where a fence?
I'm not gonna lie, I use that analogy on purpose. This morning, her and I were talking, and the amount of times where she was like, Matara, I do not understand what you are talking about.
You literally sent me something and I was like, can you just hop into voice? Because I am not seeing your vision.
I don't understand. For anybody that's asking, we are currently far apart. We are star-crossed lovers.
Far. Well, I think actually last episode I was still in Japan.
Yeah, and you're still in Japan.
Yeah, I'm still in Japan.
Except you've now been working more and I have been sleeping less, which is why we just the whole morning it was really funny. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed our planning for this podcast quite a lot.
Oh, I am so brain dead, everybody. So don't expect much from me.
That's okay, baby. Me last episode where I just took a coffee and I was like, guys, I'm running on fumes. I'm doing my best.
Yeah. Oh, man.
It was good times.
I still feel like I'm jet lagged. Actually, I think, so right now is a literal typhoon. So
nice.
I'm blaming the typhoon.
Does the typhoon have a name? You know, like with hurricanes.
Oh, I don't know,
Is
actually.
it like typhoon? I don't know.
It does have a name.
Sakura.
Oh my gosh, I'm like so rude. I didn't even ask it its name.
Yeah. Okay, wait. I'm going to look it up. Yeah, Japan.
I'm looking it up first.
Okay, fine. I stopped looking. So now you have to find it.
It's
I stopped
typhoon
looking.
number 7.
Oh, Nana.
Typhoon Ampil.
No, we're going to call it Nana.
Nana?
Yeah.
I think, what is Ampil? Ampil.
I have never heard of that word before.
Is it a name?
Typhoon Ampil. Oh, maybe Ampil is the name.
That's what I said. That's what I knew. But like, what is that name?
Ampil name origin.
I've never
The ancestors of the Ampil family migrated to England following the Norman conquest of 1066.
Wow.
The surname Ampil is for a person employed as an enameler. It derives from the Anglo-Norman French amalier of the same meaning. I don't think the Japanese people would just be like, yes, let's name it, right? Like, why couldn't they name it? I don't know, like Takumi, right? Typhoon Takumi. I'm still thinking about Nana.
I mean, I know it's like Japan, but like, I think in the United States when there's like a hurricane,
yeah,
don't they start at the beginning of the alphabet and then like if there's a second hurricane, they go like the first one is A, then the second one starts with B, and the third one
yeah, like for example. Hurricane Inez, Hurricane Gladys, Hurricane Agnes, Eloise. Mm-hmm.
How many hurricanes have there been? We're at G? Wait, actually, I don't know. Did I just pull that out of my butt?
These are like, okay, how many hurricanes have there been? Actually, quite a few. Let me
really?
link you the Wikipedia. In the state of Alabama, there was an unnamed hurricane, Category 3, in 1852. In 1856, another unnamed one. I know. You're talking about this year. But it was funny. For example, Florida in 2024, August 5th. Wait, that was like
last week.
That was like
wasn't
last week.
Yeah.
They had one named Debbie.
Debbie.
Why'd you react like that?
Because it sounds so friendly. Like, oh my gosh,
Debbie.
Debbie's coming over.
Okay, fun fact. Only four hurricanes in New Jersey. Although Hurricane Sandy struck the state in October 2012 and produced hurricane force winds, something cyclone, there was one in 1878, unnamed, Category 1. All of them are Category 1. One in 1903, one in 1934, and 1944. Fun fact.
Wow. Wait, so, okay, I'm seeing like, how do they get the name then? I thought that they started at
they
A.
named
Like
them.
at the beginning of the year, they're just like, okay, it's 2024.
Yeah.
First hurricane.
So, for example, in Texas, in July 8th was Hurricane Beryl. So probably it means that somewhere else there was Hurricane A something.
A something. Where?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm on the Wikipedia.
Okay, Hawaii is doing the naming right. They named a hurricane Iniki and Iwa.
Okay.
See, like they're actually going with the naming scheme. Although American Samoa named a hurricane Olaf, which kind of brings us back to
Olaf.
Olaf.
Why is everything I say to you?
It's because you're so cute.
Stop it.
Stop, Tara.
Her category 5 is the highest, right?
I think it goes up to like 9, or am I thinking of earthquakes?
I think you're thinking of earthquakes.
Okay, how many? This was not the hurricane episode. It's just currently where she is in Japan, there's a typhoon. How many levels are in a hurricane?
Well, people were like really
1
freaking
to
out
5.
about this. Oh, it is
You're
5.
right.
Okay.
Oh my God, you're so smart.
Well,
You're so
I only
sexy.
saw 5 up to 5 on the Wikipedia. So I was like, I don't know if it gets any higher. Can we get
It's because
much
the last
higher?
time, oh God, the last time there was a level 6 hurricane is when Atlantis sank. Conspiracy.
Conspiracy. Level 6. Hold on. Level 6 hurricane. You know what? Oh my gosh. You know that like one song that's like, here comes the hurricane, bitch. Ah, here comes the hurricane.
Yeah. The hurricane. Yeah.
Katrina. I think of that song. Like that's Hurricane 6.
I like it.
They're serving on the dance floor and it creates a hurricane.
They're serving CUNT.
No.
That's what they're serving on the dance floor.
I think they're
What
serving.
else do you think?
They're serving energy.
Okay. CUNT energy. Why are you so shy tonight? I've seen. Whoa.
What?
We need to talk about this. I can't believe I didn't even write this down for this week. What is going on with your Twitter?
What are you talking about? I sent you. Okay, for those who don't know, I tweeted about this. Okay, the hotel that I'm currently at. The walls.
That is not what I'm talking about. But you go ahead. You finish your thought.
No, because that's where it came from, and you were like, your tweets are so sussy. But it's literally, I was watching a clip of Narissa from Hololive EN, and it was her, like, you know, she had just gotten her 3D and she was flaunting her Narissas. And I was like watching it, and I didn't have my glasses on or my contacts in. So I full screened it so I could see the full view. And with this hotel, the walls are angled for the rooms, so I can see into my neighbor's room. And I've shown you the pictures.
Yeah, it's actually kind of creepy.
It's like, I feel like people think I'm probably lying about this, but there's no reason for me to lie about this. And
you could probably, if you wanted to, show the photos later if you wanted to.
I did mention in the tweet, I was like, I will not show the hotel that I am currently residing in.
Yeah.
But once I am gone and long gone, I will for sure be like, everybody, look, this is my proof. Because I've been
This is what happened.
And it's so funny because I've like been like, I've kind of grown parasocial with my neighbor.
Wait. Okay. So explain to me about your neighbor. I want to hear about him before I call you out on your other behaviors.
So it's a family of at least 3, a small boy, and then a mom and a dad. I keep seeing them, like I came home today and I saw them like napping on the couch, and I was like,
That is
girl,
so cute.
I was like, girl, why are you on the couch? You should. This is so awful. I'm constantly staring into their room.
Fan artists, write that down.
Maybe
You're just floating outside their window.
Maybe I deserve the kids staring into my room because I keep staring into theirs. But I can't help it. But then also with the way the rooms are angled as well, the person, so I can see the people next to me and the people, I can see the people above them, and I can see into the people below me, or rather below them. Like, so.
Do you have curtains at your hotel?
Yes. But I've shown you the view.
The view is amazing.
It's so nice. I don't want to close them. They're closed right now for anybody curious.
I want to visit. I want to see your view.
Yeah.
I like the view. You're my best view. Thanks for indulging me. Well, what I wanted to bring up was, it's one thing that there's a child staring at you and that you're staring at people sleeping. What I have questions about is this tweet right here where you said, if this is a fetish thing, I want in.
Well, okay.
What's going on with you? What are they feeding you in Japan?
I just okay, but doesn't he look like Psycho Mantis like times 10?
What did you think Psycho Mantis was based off of?
Is he actually based off of that? No way. There's no way. Hideo Kojima does not know sex. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. You know those
Okay, I disagree. I'm so sorry, Hideo Kojima. 本当にすみません.
No.
I think he f***s.
You know those memes where it's just like shows characters and it's like a 2x2 and it's just like this character knows sex and then F's and this character knows sex but doesn't F and this character doesn't know sex but F's. You know those memes.
This guy, both. I think Hideo Kojima was a little freaky.
I refuse to believe this because he in my brain is like this like pure little guy. I cannot.
He's a grown adult man who
he's
made.
He's a little guy in my brain. Okay. I can't. I don't.
すみません. No, I can't say すみません. It's more like excuse me. It's not like I'm apologizing.
Yeah. No. すみません can also be for apologizing, but you probably want like the formal like.
Yeah.
Okay, 申し訳ありません. To me,
not me being like すみま.
Do you just ever think, okay, if someone is too goofy, I cannot imagine them being in that way.
I think that's a you problem.
It might just be a me problem.
Okay,
but that's
question.
Just how it is.
Wario from Mario Party. Do you think he gets it? Wario?
Yes, Wario gets it.
Okay, good. Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, but name another Mario Party or Mario character. Okay,
let me look up. Daisy?
Daisy? Yeah,
Gets
I think
it.
she would. Yeah.
Oh, we were thinking of doing a tier list. Is our tier list going to be who do we think has coitus in Mario Party Superstars? Come on, no. I don't like it. You know who doesn't get it because he's a sweet, pure child and will never get it?
Who?
Yoshi.
Yeah, no, Yoshi will never.
Yoshi will never.
Yoshi lays eggs, but they're just produced.
They're like
from,
self. Yeah.
Yeah, they're self-produced.
Yeah.
Like chickens, right? What chickens?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't understand how a chicken works. Okay,
I'm so sorry. I'm tweeting this.
But how? Okay, because how? I don't understand.
You're telling me a chicken laid with this egg?
Well, like, how does the hen get into the egg to make it fertilized?
Okay, so the way it works for chickens. Okay, let me try to explain it the way I understand it. So,
Okay,
if
the
you
chat is
only
gonna
have
be like,
female, the
so
chat. Okay, so you can have a coop of just female chickens. They will grow eggs regardless.
Yeah.
Think of like, okay, when you used to be a human person before you died and became a ghost, you used to have your period, right? And then the eggs would come out and it would also come with a period. So that is the eggs that the chicken lays. If you think about it, that's just their period is that way. If there is a male rooster, I think it's when he will then, do his daily quest of boinking the lady roosters. And then if they got boinked, then when that egg comes out, it is then fertilized. That is my understanding of how chicken works.
I'm saying all
Chickens
of this
work.
with an egg on my head.
But basically, that is what I understood from
Okay.
like.
Because I always just wonder, because I knew that like people would always be like, oh, this is like the egg needs to be fertilized for the baby chicken to grow inside of it. But I was
basically,
like, how?
there's always the egg, you know how for us, we have the egg like inside of us and that's where it gets fertilized. So if, oh my God, I can't believe.
I'm literally learning the birds and the bees right now.
So inside the woman's body, the human woman's body, there is a like if the sperm. Why am I laughing? I'm an adult grown cockroach. Once the sperm fertilizes the egg, the baby grows inside the woman's body, correct? So for these eggs, when the chicken lays the eggs, it'll just be an egg.
Yeah.
So basically, instead of the babies being born inside, like for us, we have to carry the baby for 9 months. The egg isn't inside the chicken. The egg is outside the chicken, right? And if the chicken had mating stuff happen, then basically if they mated, then their eggs that they lay could have a baby chicken in them that will then grow. But even if they're, excuse my language,
they always
boinking,
just produce eggs.
They produce an egg every day. Which is why, have you seen those people? Have you seen for about 3 years, I think, if you ever seen those people who have like chicken coops and they sell eggs and stuff like that, you can have chickens and they will give you eggs every single day. For I think about 3 or so years. And then, unfortunately, I think most times then people will choose to
eat.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But do you not grow attached to the chicken?
Yeah, you might. That's why some people do leave them. But, if you are.
Wait, leave them? What do you mean leave them?
No. Like
they're leaving.
Like they'll leave them to be alive. They're not gonna.
Oh, okay. Leave them be rather.
But
than
basically,
just,
you can just have
chickens.
female chickens who have never been interacting or in contact with a male.
Yeah.
You can have the hens. So for chickens, male chickens are roosters, female chickens are hens. So you can have hens that have never seen a man. They've never seen a rooster, and they will still lay eggs pretty much every day. And then I don't know if some chickens a little more, a little less, because it depends on their diet, because you need a certain amount of things to make the shell, etc.
Yeah.
And then if you put a rooster in there, then he's going to start. But yeah.
He's going to start cock-a-doodle-doing.
Yeah. And that is how I know about it. But that I might be wrong. Please let me know.
Yeah. Everybody
if I'm wrong.
Comment if that was accurate.
Yeah.
It sounds like it would be accurate though. Mm-hmm. Because
I do not know how many eggs they lay per day though.
Because,
I do think it's around 1. egg per day. And from what I've heard, like less or more than one egg is kind of rare. If you're having less than an egg a day, your chicken's not eating enough, or they're having health issues, or they're stressed out, you know? And if it's, I don't even know if they can do more than one egg a day.
Because I always thought that it had that the rooster had to do their thing after the egg was laid. But I was like, then wouldn't how would they get inside?
Basically, so when the rooster does the boinking, then when the hen forms the egg, that's when it will be with that, you know? That's why you have one rooster with a bunch of hens and he's boinking all day.
Oh
Poor
my
guy.
God.
He's boinking, you know?
He's not loyal.
You know, okay, I'm so sorry. Have you seen those TikTok comments which are like, podcast equipment should cost millions of dollars. Some people shouldn't have podcasts. And me being like, they're boinking. And I'm like blushing. I'm so shy to be like explaining how chickens have coitus. Like, what am I doing?
I've never seen those comments before. That made me, do you think people think that about us?
I sure hope so. All jokes aside, people think that about everything, right? At the end of the day, the hater's gonna hate, potato's gonna potate, and roosters are gonna fertilize
their eggs.
I think. Yeah.
Wow.
I love this. I love how this is such, do you know the best part, everybody, is like we had a list of things we wanted to talk about because we have some good stuff. And then we're like, wait a second.
We're still talking about it. We're going to talk about it. It's just 20 minutes of egg fertilization.
This is what I needed. I missed you. I missed this because for anybody that doesn't know, you know, at the start of the podcast, we would like be on our groove a lot. And then both of us had a lot of travel. Both of us had a lot of events. We're going to talk about that later. And even last time when you were here, we were still at the con and we were working. So today felt like back in business, baby. We had a nice hour-and-a-half chat. Now we're talking about how chickens fertilize eggs. And please let me know in the comments what I have wrong. Because just so we're clear, this is just what I remember from the woman whose body I live inside going to school. I don't know how.
You learned how chickens worked in school?
So...
Or was it like they
she
used
just
it
read
as
a lot of books. She just read like all the little books that she could find. And sometimes they were about animals, you know?
You know what eggs I really like?
Which ones?
Sharks. Have you ever seen a shark egg?
I have never had a shark. Wait, no, sharks are not mammals. It's whales, I think. Shark egg.
No, but they're like swirly. They have like a little swirly tip.
I have never seen this.
Isn't it so cool?
That is awesome. Wait, okay. My hungry, stupid ass thought you meant like to eat.
No.
When you said I like shark eggs, I thought you meant to eat.
You know what? I did I heard you say like, oh, I've never had. And then you stopped yourself. So hold on. Did you post a picture in the, oh yeah, you did. Okay. That's the one I did. Post to. Yeah, they're like they're swirly. They're so cool.
That looks awesome. It looks a little forbidden, but awesome.
And like when you can hold it up to the sun and like you can see sometimes like if there's still a shark in there, like you can see through it and you can like see them kind of squirming around like a little lizard.
Oh yeah, okay. They are the actual aliens. I am not even an alien. They are the actual. Okay, maybe we shouldn't put that picture.
Doesn't it look like something that like Xenomorph would have?
I am not an alien. That is an alien.
That is an alien.
That is an alien.
Sometimes
sharks are just aliens.
Sometimes life is stranger than fiction. Mm-hmm. But it's crazy. Like I've recently seen them kind of like people like just on the beach and like picking them up and being like, oh, here's a shark egg.
Wait,
and I'm like,
you've seen shark eggs on the beach or in like TikToks?
Yeah, like TikTok on TikTok.
Okay.
But I'm like, how did I go? And I only kind of recently learned about them because of that. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing TikTok is showing me so many more life things than I ever knew about when I was actually alive. So, but I'm just like,
oh, TikTok is crazy when it comes to that.
But I'm just like, how did I go this long, like without ever knowing first of all, that sharks laid eggs. And second of all,
Right. Well, I think, don't we learn that like most fish lay eggs? It's just, I think whales that don't. Whales are like the only ones.
I think I just never thought about it, like, yeah, fish lay eggs. So it would make sense that a shark would lay an egg. But I've just never thought about what they looked like. Like
Okay,
I just
I
maybe
have,
assumed they'd be like the little round eggs, like most.
Yeah.
Most
No,
fish eggs
that
are.
is you taught me something. I never realized those eggs. They're so crazy.
Yeah.
Something that I kind of do feel a little not bad about, but I do feel that, when my flesh woman was younger and she was in school, she was reading a lot, she was learning, then university, things like that. And I do feel like nowadays the TikTok brain rot is not enough. Like it's not real learning, where I genuinely feel like there's so many gaps in my knowledge and I don't want to get smarter. I want to be and stay stupid.
What? Wait, why? Wait, I thought you were going to say like, oh, I'm on this journey to find more information because I'm not learning enough from TikTok. You're just like, no,
Nope.
You know what? I'm good.
Nope.
I've learned everything that I've ever wanted to learn.
Honestly, I'm at a point where I'm realizing that I am so content with life. And I feel like, why did I say it like that? Content. I don't know how to say it. So
content brain. You don't even say content anymore. You say content like a fucking influencer. What is this?
I am so happy in life.
Yes.
And
okay.
I feel that when it comes to knowledge and stuff, once you realize how little you know about life, you just keep wanting to learn. And it's just a continuous,
I'm confused. Wait, do you want to know more?
No, I'm all right. I'm chill. If something's interesting, I'll read it. I'll get to know it, but I'll forget it anyway because my brain now is not what it used to be. Now my brain scrolls on the internet and TikTok. Okay.
You're brave for admitting this. I'm not gonna lie.
I have so many topics that I need to talk to you about, but now I also need to talk to you about streamer brain. Because I have been a streamer for 12 years.
Yeah.
I am noticing the effects on it could also be the alcohol and, the trauma. But I have noticed the effects on my brain. I don't retain information the same way anymore. Anytime I need to know anything, I just Google it, then set it and forget it. Same thing with like reading chat all the time. Mark my words, everybody. I am so curious to see in 10, 20, 15 years when they start doing research on like what streaming does to your brain. Because it's like an influx of information.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. Like, I'm kind of the opposite, though. Like, when I was signing the postcards to give to you. What are you doing, by the way?
Oh, sorry. Could you hear that? I was opening the washi tape that Moody gave me.
Oh.
It's very cute.
It is very cute, yeah.
Thanks, Moody.
Thanks, Moody. But when I was signing them, I was like, usually, so like when I'm doing activities, I'll put on like a video of something that I don't care about because I don't want to pay attention to it. Does that make sense?
The second monitor content. Yeah, it's very big right now. Yeah.
Yeah. But like when I was signing the postcards, I was like, no, I kind of want something that I could like just absorb. So I asked people on Twitter, I was like, can you send me some like video, what are they called? Like video documentary kind of things, like on YouTube. And like people were sending me like stuff about like there were some interesting things like where like I'm not really into food, but there was like some of them seemed cool, like channels that were like, oh, where's this food come from or this food origin.
Oh, that is interesting.
There was one that I was listening to. It was like a person that does stuff about like boats. And there was one that I was watching that was like the forgotten middle class of the Titanic, because you only hear about like the high class
the rich
society, and then you hear about like the super poor people that were trapped in the boat basically to sink in it. But like nobody talked about the people that were just like, hey, I'm existing here. So just stuff like that where I was just like, oh, this is like kind of fascinating. So I'm kind of the opposite, where I'm like, no, I kind of like recently I've just been wanting to like learn at least like a new thing each day. Like I've kind of catered my TikTok to that, where it's like, oh, here's an interesting fact about this lake in this random part of the world kind of deal. Like,
But you won't retain most of that information.
but I retained the thing about the shark eggs.
Yeah, you did.
And I retained the thing about the middle class, and I retained the information about the lake.
I misexplained myself. I guess I'm still, because I'm old, I still have this like really weird idea that you only really learn from books, which is not true, right?
Yeah.
We also, like, you don't just learn by reading. Because, like, I feel I also have put on a lot of me learning every day has been just putting on people talking about video games that I've been wanting to play, or old video games that I played, where even though like talk about what it was like working at Blizzard in like 1995, right? Or Bethesda or things like that. So I guess I misexplained myself. Yes, I agree. Learning every day is good. I just mean I am done pursuing being smart. I don't mind of being the dumbest person in the room. There is no shame in my gaps in knowledge.
I don't want to sound like a TikTok defender here, because people are just going to be like, wow, you're so TikTok pill brain. You're Zoomer, what's wrong with you? But like, I actually kind of like having the short form, because then if it's like a topic that I'm like, wow, this is so interesting, I'll look up like a longer video about it. So I'll be like, wow, like this is such a, I don't know. I'm kind of like into like the more sides of things.
Yeah, I know you are. I know you are, girl.
Why do you say it like that?
Because you just love the morbid and the horror stories. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm agreeing with you.
I do. When we were trying to think of like what to talk about today, I was like, do you want to talk about horror stories? But yeah, like I'll learn like about, I don't know, something, and then there's this one YouTuber I watch called Ask a Mortician.
Oh, okay, I think you've talked about them before.
Yeah, and she like talks about like this incident that happened in 1919 that like it was like this boat collapsed and this is what happened or something, just I don't know, like I heard about it on TikTok, and then I found her video about it later on, like because I searched it up, because sometimes like you're not gonna get all the information, they're gonna have to skip stuff,
of course,
because it's a short form content. So but I'm like, no, what happened next? Or like they'll be like, this is part 1 of this strange case, and I'm like, but what's part 2?
Yeah, where am I gonna get the part 2?
Yeah, so I have to go out and find it. I get what you mean.
Let me know if there's anything that you've been enjoying. We can talk about it. We can talk about it next one.
Yeah, in the next thing.
I do want to touch back on 2 more topics that we like jumped from, because today we're jumping everywhere. I'm loving it. So when you mentioned eggs, are you an enjoyer of raw egg? Okay, that tells me everything I need to know.
Well, no, hold on. It's not that I dislike it. I have like the stigma from it though.
But okay, don't do this at home, everybody. But in Japan, you can eat raw eggs.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you be willing to go with me? There's a place that's like a little bit past Ikebukuro, where it's like an all-you-can-eat egg thing. And for example, like some of the eggs have like a yuzu scent to them because the chickens feed on yuzu and things like that, and like the peels.
I only learned recently that the salmonella is not from the inside of the egg.
I actually don't know. I think it's just a pasteurization, right? Is that process?
Like, I thought it was because, like, I don't know, sometimes I was like, maybe Japan chickens are just built different. But I heard it's because they clean the eggs differently. And so
because in the Soviet Union, you could eat raw eggs as well.
Oh, really?
My flesh woman used to, yeah.
So, but I heard that it's the shell that is what has the salmonella.
Really?
Am I wrong?
But then the egg is raw inside the shell, so that could make sense. Interesting.
Yeah.
But basically, this place, you can order a set meal with rice, miso soup, and pickles for 730 yen, or you can pay 1,200 yen and get unlimited rice. And basically, you just like mix the rice with the egg, and you can have as many of them Like, take a look at the photos. Some of these are really dark. Others are really light.
Oh, yeah. Whoa, those are some dark. Yeah, the brown
If you're
eggs,
interested, I would love to go.
Do you have to eat them raw?
Well, yeah.
Oh.
Mixed with rice. It's a Japanese, it's a Japanese,
okay.
it's a Japanese, like, thing.
I get it. Yeah, yeah. No,
it's a common dish known as tamago kake gohan.
Yeah. I know it. Yeah, I know. I just didn't know if that was, okay. Oh, is this place still around? This article is from 2016.
I just looked it up. It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We can try it.
Yippee.
I don't know. It's a lot of rice, though.
I mean, you don't have to eat all of it, right?
I guess that's true. Yeah.
I'm.
But I have like a thing. Like
I'm sure the prices have risen since this is from 2016. Whoopsies.
My biggest thing with trying, like, I have no issue with raw egg. I have issues with texture. And like,
oh yeah, you talked about it.
Texture, yeah.
They have like a bunch of different stuff now. I wonder if it's like not even the same restaurant. Oh no, they do have the eggs. Okay, sorry, continue.
Okay.
You have a thing with textures?
Yeah, so like, like a slimy, like, it's not, but like, it's not always like I can do jelly just fine. But like, if an egg is kind of slimy, like an egg is kind of jelly, I'm like, oh, I'm not okay with it. I don't know, but I'll try it. I will try it.
We'll see, because I think the restaurant changed now that I'm looking. They're just like selling variety of eggs, but otherwise they just have kind of a regular menu now. I wonder how come.
It's called Kisaburo Sengoku. What is it?
Yeah. Or farms, I think initially was also the.
Interesting.
Oh, well. We will get there. I'll ask around when I'm in Japan too.
But the picture that they have on the website is the same as on the article where it shows like the yuzu egg and wow, some of these bento look so good though.
I know, but now they have like a course menu and everything, and they're not even like showing the eggs. But then in other places they are showing the eggs, so I don't know.
No, I see it though.
If you're looking for delicious raw egg rice in Tokyo.
Yeah, it's 6 eggs for 600 yen.
Yeah, and they're still offering the egg stuff on when I'm like looking at the other.
Yeah, we'll go.
Yeah, yay! And again, don't if you don't like it, just eat the rice and the other stuff. Plus, now they have other food as well, right?
Yeah, I can always.
Oh yeah, okay. I figured it out. They have other foods, but they do the all-you-can-eat eggs for lunch only.
Ah. Okay.
But they also do the other set meals. So you can get like, if you look, you get like a yuyake chicken okayodon set meal. You can get like a bunch of stuff. They have skewers. They have a bunch of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
That looks delicious.
Oh, they have like a whole side menu if you want like tofu, if you want smoked eggs, crunchy yam salad.
Smoked egg. I'm so curious about the yuzu egg. I'm a freak for yuzu. I love anything like yuzu, lemon. I'm like
I know. I will never. When we were at Otakuthon, we had a seafood platter, and then I put the lemon on the platter, and then after a while, you looked at me and you said, "I really had to try hard not to eat the lemon," and I said, "Me too." I also do that. I've like trained myself to not eat the lemon because people freak out.
I should just. No, I don't care anymore. I should have just eaten the lemon. I regret it.
You should have. I would not have judged you because
I know
I do
you
that.
wouldn't.
I'm a lemon eater too.
You're a whole lemon peel eater. You're even crazier.
Okay. The lemon peel is good.
Try
it next time.
I have tried it.
Try it again.
But I also don't trust them to have washed the lemon peel.
Yeah, but at some point, like, you need a little bit of germs in your life. Maybe if we had a little bit of more germs in our life, we wouldn't have had COVID for so long.
You got it first. Maybe it's because you ate the lemon peel. You got COVID.
I was eating lemon peels. The worst part is I didn't even have lemon peels because I was drinking White Claws.
Oh my God. So the alcohol, shouldn't the alcohol have killed the germs, the COVID germs in your body?
Yeah, that's exactly how COVID works.
I'm so upset.
Okay.
Alcohol's a lie. It's supposed to be an antiseptic.
I don't think that's what antiseptic means.
Oh.
Is it? Isn't antiseptic like where your blood it like
And
your blood coagulates? No?
antiseptic, preventing
Meaning?
the growth of disease-causing
Oh, no,
microorganisms.
You were right.
What are you thinking of?
I think I was thinking of like things that prevent your blood from coagulating.
Oh, that's when it doesn't, like if you bleed, it doesn't stop bleeding, right?
Yeah. But then it wouldn't prevent, it would actually make. Anyway, last thing, this is where we started. We started off on this tangent.
Okay.
Why have you been so freaky on Twitter? I'm not judging. I'm loving this arc, but also I have to triple check that it's actually you tweeting. I keep thinking every morning I wake up and I think it's not you who tweeted.
It's not even. I'm not even that freaky. Okay, you can. I learned what the guy in the suits are called. I don't remember actually, but it's like it stands for like a guy in a mask.
It's a gimp. Yeah, it's a gimp mask and a gimp suit.
A gimp mask. I learned that, but I literally was just like Psychomantis. Okay.
Yeah, he a freak.
Yeah, is that actually what he's based on? You think?
I do think there's a lot of truly. I think a lot of. Okay.
Well,
I don't know the whole lore and history of BDSM, but I do think that in a lot of the cat suits and like cat suits for superheroes and a lot of the leather tight suits for the other stuff. Yeah, I think they definitely intersect more than we realize.
Okay, but here's my thought process. Somewhat people were just
hit me with it.
watch Pulp Fiction. I've never seen Pulp Fiction. But they were like, if you watch Pulp Fiction, you'll understand what's going on with this guy. But I'm like, Kojima's obsessed with.
Was that when what's his face? Bruce Willis. Yeah. Okay, I remember Pulp Fiction.
I've never seen it. But I'm like, if Kojima's obsessed with movies, maybe he just saw this and was just like, Psychomantis could be like this guy.
Can I spoil a little bit of the? I do think you should watch the movie.
Okay.
Okay. There's no way Kojima watched that and was like, oh, haha, what a cool thing. No, they're it was on purpose. Kojima knew what he was doing, is what I'm trying to tell you.
But he's just a guy. He's a goofy guy. He doesn't know. I refuse to. I close my eyes. I
do not see.
I do not see. And it's funny because like Kojima's so horny, like we see from his games and everything.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm just like no. It's like a pure horny.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of. A pure horny. Okay. I think a lot of this world is always seen by, it's about how we view things, right? So I can view something with my knowledge of the world and I'll see it differently than you will with your knowledge of the world. This is why we've talked about it, bringing it back to episode 1. I cannot ever read like sexy things. I do not know how you do it, how it just makes you laugh. For me, it makes me blush. I get shy. I get like hot. I get nervous. I can't.
Because I'm not like self-inserting myself. I'm just like, this is so, because the way they write it is so cringy. It's not me like listening to it to be like, oh man, I sure hope this happens to me someday. Like, no, I'm like listening to it because I'm like, oh God, like it'll be like, and then then he touch her boob, and I'm like,
and then he touched her boobie, and she went
ah. So I'm just like, this is silly. It's like not. It's because I think in my brain, I don't know. Maybe I'm just broke brain, but like. Like the act, everything is like, it's like so silly to me. Everything is silly. The world is silly.
I did not think this was going to be the birds and the bees episode, y'all. I love it. This is not what I thought the episode was going to be. Do we have any other questions?
We were going to talk about.
we did. This was not on the list. Yeah, wait till you like look back at childhood. Okay, maybe this is too heartbreaking for you. If you look back at a lot of childhood cartoons, the outfits that they're wearing, sometimes the poses that they're in, the way they're tied up, the way things happen, you're kind of like,
have you seen Totally Spies?
Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking about.
Okay, me too, because literally every episode is a disguised fetish.
Yeah. So it's like, if you go back and look at that stuff, this is why, in conclusion, I believe that Hideo Kojima is freaky with it.
He's freaky, but in my brain, he's freaky, pure guy.
I guess if we had like a tier list, it's like chaotic, freaky, evil, freaky, good, freaky.
Like when I see someone so goofy, I cannot imagine them being in such a position. In such a way,
position.
You know?
You said position.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on!
What?
Come on!
Oh, like a dog position.
Yes, like downward dog when you're yoga. Yeah, exactly. Come on.
Yoga position.
I can't with you. I can't with you. I can't with you sometimes. You're so funny.
Your brain is too much. And it's funny because I collect so many naughty books, but I just like to look at them.
At the pictures?
Yeah, I do. I just like the pictures.
Oh my God. Ah! I just spilled water on my keyboard.
Oh my God, you scared the heck out of me.
I'm sorry. You said naughty pictures and I was like, no. I don't know why I spilled my glass of water there. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Listen, it's late for you, but I have not been sleeping. So I'm like also
I'm so tired.
Running on empty.
Yeah.
God, I miss Report. Have you ever seen Report of the Week?
What's that?
You know the quote, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
Yeah.
So this was a food reviewer.
Yeah, I've heard. I know. Yeah.
Okay. Because that was wow, amazing.
Wait. What? Why'd you bring him up? I'm confused.
I don't know why I brought him up. I already forgot why I brought up Report of the Week.
Oh my God, we are not okay.
He's still making videos. I'm so happy. Hell yeah.
We are not okay.
I'm following him. No, we are not okay. We are insane in the membrane.
Yeah, insane in
All
the
right.
membrane.
I guess it would be the perfect time to move into some of the stuff we actually have written down for today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're only an hour in.
Oh, for real? Actually?
It's been 47
minutes. It's okay.
Okay.
Why are you in Japan?
That's a great question. Oh my gosh. You know what? Yeah, because I wasn't supposed to come to Japan so early. People, I feel awful when I'm just like, okay, I want to express something. Because I've been traveling so much. Okay. When I'll be like, oh gosh, I have to go to Japan again. And I feel really bad because there are people who are wanting to go to Japan all their lives. They're just like, I want to, it's like, I get to go to Japan every 5 years, every 10 years. Like it is, for me to be able to go to Japan several times a year is the utmost privilege. So
agreed.
But I have been traveling so much. So I'm and again, such a privilege. Holy cow. I get to travel and go to all these events. I am so lucky. I am never, ever, ever taking it for granted. But I love streaming and I just want to stream.
And you want to kiss your stinky cat.
Yeah, and I'm tired of traveling, and I'm just like, so, for me to be like, oh, I didn't want to be in Japan for so long. For some people, that is like, oh my gosh, you are on basically an all expenses paid trip. Well, not really, but like they paid for my hotel.
Most expensive paid
Yeah,
trip.
they paid for my flight. Like I'm here because for Anime NYC, I will be a special guest at the Phase Connect concert. So yeah.
Yippee! All right, post the links, post the pictures, post the everything.
Yeah. So there will be for those who are going to
wrap up your thought first, and then we'll talk about the concert.
Well, no, that was basically my thought. Is
my bad.
I'm here because I'm here for the concert. Yeah. And so
tell me about the concert.
For those going to Anime NYC, maybe if you want to come see me dancing and singing and being groovy, you can. Or there's also streaming tickets.
No, I'm gonna be in Japan.
But there's streaming tickets.
Oh, okay, I can watch it. Nice.
Yeah, so
link it.
If you guys want to watch me be goofy silly on stage and moving my body. So
I'm
it'll be
so
a lot of fun.
excited. That is such a cool opportunity. And
I know.
I kind of wanted to talk a little bit today about 3D concerts, because for anybody that's kind of getting into VTubers, maybe from Twitch, or maybe you're just coming in from other hobbies, it's really opening up in the West, I feel. And just for anybody that doesn't know how big of an opportunity this is for Mint. So for example, for myself, I've been kind of like looking to see how much that would cost, right? And with Vishojo, we've been looking, and it's looking to be like a 6-figure bill sometimes when it comes to that kind of stuff. So you getting this opportunity to have a performance is amazing. It's awesome. It's wow.
Yeah, no, I mean, like you said, and it's to me, I wouldn't even know where to start, like how to
it's
like
tough.
Start with studio stuff, with everything. Like
some songs you need permission.
Yeah.
Or some songs you need to like contact the people in charge of them. It's a lot.
So I told them what songs I wanted to perform, and they worked all that with the licensing and stuff out. Like I don't know where to even begin with that.
Yeah, because that's kind of what I meant with licensing. If you're performing at a venue, some songs need licenses. You can't just sing a song that, I don't know, 9 Inch Nails made. I love my Oshi Trent Reznor. But yeah,
and
you
I
have
think
to.
because it is also streaming on Spawn, which they're like a Japanese. They do like Hololive has worked with them. Like a lot of idols have worked with them. Other VTubers have worked with them. Like they are a kind of like a concert hosting platform, if I guess you could say. And so again, I don't even know how I would have been able to work in contact with them.
So, yeah.
So it's been very cool. I've met the other members. They've all been very nice, and it's been a lot of fun. So yeah.
What can you tell us a little bit about kind of the prep for the concert and things like that? I know like Leah, she like learned dances. She has like her own, she like learned choreography and stuff. I kind of did, but not super much. I really I was like, it's my first time, like, no, not first time, but like it's it's a newer experience for me. There we go.
For this kind of stuff. Like I'm not very used to it. So I just kind of wanted to, I was like, I want to go in a little bit more having just a fun time rather than like stressing about making sure this dance looks correct or whatever. Like I just really,
I like when it's not perfect. I actually prefer that. I like seeing the movement.
Yeah. And I chose some songs that I was like, I think these songs will hype up the crowd. So if you guys want to watch it, I don't know. I'm embarrassed all of a sudden. But I think it'll be really good. And yeah.
I'm excited. I'm really, really excited for you, and I'm gonna have to watch the streaming one since I'll be in Japan with you.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about, so I, having been somebody who's been a fan of Vocaloid and Miku for a while, I saw that kind of happening in Japan. And then I saw that also happening where, for example, in Japanese, especially corporate culture, there's a lot of VTuber concerts. There's a lot of, it's a big event. They usually, sometimes they have them for birthdays, sometimes for big events. There's merch. And it's been really cool to see it sort of migrate its way to North American audiences and European audiences. For example, at Anime Expo, you had a concert. It wasn't a 3D concert, but it was still like an anime VTuber concert. And just thinking about that, it makes me wonder if maybe eventually we could have like a VTuber concert, a 3D concert as something like a TwitchCon or a PAX, right?
I mean, yeah, I think it's if they wanted it. I mean, because there's more and more conventions are doing VTuber concerts and stuff. So it's, you know, it's definitely something that's moving, that's rather gaining more and more attention. And I feel like VTuber fans are eating good. Like,
oh yeah,
there's like almost every convention I feel like now has a VTuber guest or like VTuber content. And I'm like, hopefully, I hope it doesn't like cause like a fatigue with it. But I mean,
something you brought up that I think is really exciting that could like kind of help make sure that the fatigue doesn't really set in is that there's a lot of tech opportunities that are opening up to indies and smaller creators that aren't like big corporations. A lot more studios are opening up. Like I know in LA, there's a studio you can go to. For example, one of my pals, Usan, they did their own concert in Thailand, their own 3D concert with Shoto that I attended. But it's kind of exciting to see this kind of stuff that years ago seemed like it would be inaccessible to just, you know, a regular streamer.
Right.
But now I'm kind of wondering in 2-3 years, what will be considered very normal? Like one of my dreams has been to kind of maybe host something, right, on a stage. And, you know, you see Hatsune Miku at a concert. Why not me in a few years on a stage as well? And it just makes me wonder, what if in 2-3 years that will be completely normal, completely.
Also, like in the past, like this kind of technology felt like only accessible to Hollywood, you know, like you big money. Like, you think of like, you know, just those kinds of productions, and it's just like, oh, you have to have the big money, you have to drop this thousands of dollars for the setups and everything, like, but now, like, you know, people can do stuff from home, and it's so accessible now, and amazing how accessible it's become. And it kind of goes back to like when I first became a VTuber, honestly, because I was such a fan of like Kizuna Ai and Kaguya Luna, and they were both 3D. Shiro, Denno Shoujo Shiro, she was 3D, and I was like, I loved Hime Hina. Everybody that I loved was like 3D and looked very high production. And it probably felt
so far away back then, right?
It did. And so when I saw the HoloLive EN, like for Myth, when I saw the auditions for that, I was just like, oh my God, I could also become a VTuber. And so I applied, and obviously I didn't get in. But
that knocked me off guard. That caught me off guard.
But, well, no, because from it, I was just like, okay, well, they didn't watch my stuff because I had no streaming experience.
You were just a ghost.
Exactly. I was just a ghost. I was like, okay, well, I'll get some streaming experience. And it had me look into, I found like indie English VTubers. And I was like, oh my, it just never occurred to me that they're like, I don't know why. Because like, you think like, oh, there's pop star singers and then there's indie bands. I just never thought that there could be pop star VTubers and then indie VTubers, you know, like the opposites. So that's how I kind of got into it.
It makes sense. And
it does.
Speaking of HoloLive, I think I heard that from Myth that Ame has a home studio for her 3D. Like she actually ended up building. And of course, that might not be accessible to everybody, but a lot of people now have VR. A lot of people VR chat is such a norm for so many people. Even on stream, you'll see a lot of people on Twitch be in VR chat using 3D. So it really makes me feel that it's going to be a lot more accessible in a not that far from now.
No, I mean, you can get things like home setups, like Mokopi and all. Like, and sure, it's a couple $100, but like compare that to the tens of thousands of dollars that sometimes the setups cost. That it's like it like at the minimum, like so. It's great that this kind of stuff, because then once like it opens up to more opportunities for like for indie VTubers and indie creators and things like that, the more innovative that will also become, like
and
the more
this is
people
also
will,
why I don't think sorry, my bad.
Sorry, I was just going to say the more people
my coffee kicked in.
The more people will like innovate on their streams and with their content as well. Like concerts are great. Concerts are amazing. And, having someone do a concert from home is like super awesome. But then like, how else will it mold their streams into other things as well? You know what I mean?
This is why I don't think people will really get too tired, is because once things are more accessible to more people, so much innovation happens. And I also feel that a lot of innovation tends to happen when people don't have the resources. I want to be clear, don't have the resources in the sense that you got to do what you got to do on stream. Maybe, you're streaming part-time and you have a job as well, and you just come up with such a good idea. And then everybody else ends up doing that idea and it becomes a big thing and then it becomes a norm. But there's definitely a lot to experiment with, and I'm just excited. I also Oh, no, go ahead. Finish your thoughts. I also really like concerts, and I really like hearing VTubers sing. And I think it's a really fun part of my convention to be sitting at a convention with other people I really love and just listening to like Vocaloid songs or whatever other songs. I really enjoy that. When I meant fatigue, I meant like people that are not a fan of VTubers. Oh, well, then, But sorry to people who are not a fan of VTubers. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to apologize. They're not here watching, so. They're definitely, I don't know. I mean, if you're not a fan of VTubers, hopefully you watch us and you heard the whole egg discussion and you are a fan now. Yeah, and you thought, wow, I love these girls. The cockroach and the ghost, they're great. I love them. They make me feel so smart. Wait. I said they're so smart sarcastically, but yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I think people watch me because you know how like people will be like, oh yeah, I'm getting my PhD, or I'm an engineer and I'm watching you, and I'm like, I'm a doctor. I'm like, oh, you must be watching me because I make you feel like a genius. They're just like, oh God, I'm feeling not so great about myself today. Let me watch Mint Phantom and watch her brain literally melt like an egg yolk. Me, when I can't figure out like how to place a factory down in Factorio, when I can't like figure out how to overclock my stuff in Satisfactory, all the engineers in chat are like, heh. Idiot. I just think about when you showed me your computer screen and there was that flashing like timer in the corner, and I was like, what is that, Matara? And you were like, I was gonna ask you. And you were like, I think I did something weird with my Switch. And I was like, no. You know what it looked like? It looked like when you get ransomware and it's just like, you have 10 hours to pay us $5,000 or we're going to steal your information. And the countdown is just going on your... Matara showed me her screen, you guys, and it was just like this flashing, like it said 00:00, and it was just flashing red in the corner of her screen. And I was like, what is that? And you were like, I don't know. Is it still there? It's not here right now. I don't know what happened. Oh. You know what I think it could have been? What? When I switched my game to play Mario Party, I had to like click things on my PC to put it to like HDMI 1 and DisplayPort. So I think maybe I clicked another button by accident and it just disappeared. I'm being genuine with you.
I don't. I
It's not there anymore. It stopped appearing.
You're literally still talking about it being connected to your Switch.
What do you mean connected to my Switch?
Because you're just like, when I played Mario Party on my Switch.
I'm just assuming. Basically, I no longer have the weird timer on my screen anymore. So either the atomic bomb went off or I fixed it.
Okay.
Somehow.
I think the hackers like got bored. They were like, she's not answering our demands. And so they just left.
It's just me like watching Twitch streamers play Slay the Spire, eating what is it called? Little rice cakes with peanut butter. And like canned tuna. They're like, man, they're like, what is she up to? Oh, good times.
Yeah.
This is okay. This can kind of lead back to the second monitor conversation. I think nowadays there's a really big part of people just watching things on the second monitor. And it's just really nice to tune into streams, to tune into a community where you know people, they know you. Even if you don't talk, it's just, you know the jokes, you know the vibes, you get it.
Yeah.
I'm always wondering, like, how do people become a fan in the first place, right? Like, how do you go from stranger to fan?
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's instant and sometimes it builds a while. It like takes a while to build sometimes.
Right. Like, this is different for you because you're on Twitch, but if someone, if a Momo were to go to a friend and be like, a friend who doesn't know you at all and was just like, and the Momo was trying to introduce them to you, what would you suggest? You would like the Momo be like, okay, you have to watch her blank streams. You think your yapping ones or?
The problem, I do think the talking streams are typically the best. I genuinely think I am at my best when I am kind of like that hour before you start a game. This is different because you're on YouTube. You just go live and start the game. An hour before you start the game and an hour before you're done streaming. But I also think when I'm really into a game, I just get locked in. Like for example, when I was playing Factorio, I'm reading everything. I'm there. Ages ago, Corone played a fighting game. I think it was Street Fighter. And I just remember I had a friend that told me that it was just so nice to see, because a lot of people who play a lot of fighting games, eventually they're hating it. Even though it's their favorite game, all they do is, and I say this with love, this is just what my friend said, I'm paraphrasing, where it's just kind of like, they're always kind of, every time it's like, oh, you suck. No, you suck. Oh, this sucks, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Sure.
It was just so fun to see somebody have a good time with the game. I think so often people just want to re-experience somebody experiencing something.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think a big part of it, I do the same thing where I love a game called RimWorld. I love having it on in the background. I don't want to replay RimWorld. I don't want to relearn all the DLCs. I want to see somebody, okay, this has nothing to do with me, but somebody good at the game, play the game. In my case, I'm just reading. I'm just doing my best. I'm just keeping up. I'm just, doing my best.
No, I get you.
But yeah, I always wonder, what about you? What do you think is yours?
I don't know. I mean, maybe karaoke.
Oh, your karaokes are good.
Yeah, because I try to like do like a variety of stuff. So, I wanted to go to karaoke today.
I want to go when I visit.
Okay, we'll go. I'll wait.
We'll go.
I won't go. Okay.
I have this like really bad habit. So anything in Japan, I just abbreviate it. So
yes, you do.
But I do the same. There's like a lot of stuff where it's like, we went to a place called Pepper Lunch. And
Pepper lunch. I call it Pepper lunch. Right here, mother.
And then there's a karaoke place called Pasella Resorts. And I call it Pasella. And that's it. And I just like always do it with this little voice where I'm like, ba, ba, ba. And I just, yeah.
Matara, I hate to tell you, but it's called Pasela.
It's Pasella.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, you say it like with a little oomph.
Yeah. It's my like inside thoughts coming to the outside. My voice is in my head. They're
Wait,
coming out.
What'd you call pepper lunch?
Pepela.
Pepela. Pásela. Has to be like a three-word Matara.
I actually almost spat my water out. I don't know why. That wasn't even that funny, but it caught me off guard. Matara.
What's another three-word thing? Well, you know what? Okay, this is kind of unrelated, but a little bit related. You know what has made me so happy?
Me.
Is
Say it. Say it.
Is the fact that, okay, so
say it.
Shut up.
Please say it. Say it.
Say it. Please. Say it.
I'm going to pass
say
away. That you love me.
me.
Fool me.
But
Go on and fool me.
kind of like how you like say that with your shut up. Is I kind of gave myself my own nickname where I would call myself Minto. But
Yeah, it's cute.
people use it so much. It's made
I
me
like Minto.
happy. Like, hold on, I think I'm gonna sneeze.
Freak Phantom.
Huh. Ugh. You didn't hear my sneeze?
No, I wish I did. It was
Oh.
probably so cute.
It was Discord muted it.
No, Discord. Give me the cute sneezes.
No, I sneeze like a grandpa.
No, you don't. I'm sure
like-
it was gonna be so
I'm like
cute. I'm sure it was gonna be so cute, and I'm honestly livid.
I wonder
I'm
if my
suing.
okay, I'll turn my input sensitivity. That's weird. It didn't catch that.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know, like names, like Mint is fine, obviously, but like I feel like Minto, like 2 syllables, like rolls off the tongue better.
Yeah, I agree. Minto.
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 So
It's like Mata.
yeah. Oh, you said you wanted to go to karaoke. Speaking of,
Yes.
Japan stuff, is there anything you want to do in Japan when you can?
Yes. Ooh, great lead-in. So first of all, when I'm in Japan is because we have to do some stuff. Not have to. We want to do some things for the podcast that we couldn't do last time. And I'm excited. And again, I feel the same way you do where I am so grateful to everybody. But I even caught myself thinking, I've never thought this before in my life. Caught myself thinking, I don't want to go to Japan one more time this year after this time. Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I need a break.
It's also
When we're
like
in
you think of
Japan-
like the flight over and packing everything. Like it is.
Also, I always fly into Narita, which takes me like another few hours to get into the city.
Narita.
And the customs.
Yeah.
Narita.
Yeah.
so
I know. We're so
what I wanna
privileged,
do-
but it's just
We
like
are.
oh.
Last time you told me about going to a bunch of maid cafes. I want that. I want to try different ones. I only ever go to the same maid cafes. I want to go to different ones, and I want to have like a soft tier list. We don't have to like super share it, but I think it would be fun. I want us to have a soft tier list of them. Also, if we can, I really want to try and salvage our COVID summer. Okay.
I know.
I will be staying with Onigiri, so I will be streaming a bit. If you need help with streaming, I got you. But please,
Okay.
Fuji-Q,
Fuji-Q.
Pepela, Pasela,
Pepela.
everything. I want to go to this bar that has alcoholic drinks. They can also make non-alcoholic. You just give them a trading card, and then they'll make one for you. It's in
Ooh.
Ikebukuro. I want
It's
to
a
go to a bunch
bar?
of different places. Yeah.
Wow.
Ikebukuro trading card game bar. There's just so many places that I would like to go to and just feel like I actually got a trip to Japan, that I wasn't just
know.
in Japan sick, you know?
I think
would
that's
love
what.
that.
Yeah, I think the last trip kind of made me feel like not, I don't know, I guess kind of like demotivated is the word, because we literally went out one night, and then the rest of the week, we were literally trapped inside the hotel room. And
2
so I
weeks
was just
even
like,
more.
I'm coming back, and it's just, you know, like I'm so excited to be back, but I'm like
Same.
just remembering like the last time where I was just
I
like,
want to replace those memories. I want to.
Yeah.
Those memories were good, but I want to replace them. I want to add new, spicy, exciting memories and just have fun.
yeah, because when we went, we were so like sparkly eyed. We were like, we're gonna go to Fuji Q. We're gonna go do this thing for the podcast. We're gonna go do this thing. You're gonna do the Warhammer Cafe. Like we were like so like we were pumped, and I think I spent all that energy, and then it was wasted. And so now I'm back, and I'm like, okay, is it gonna happen? Are we gonna be good? But
I
it'll
also
be
really
fun.
want to go for long walks. It's basically because so we'll talk about some more conventions that I'm doing this year, but in October is going to be my 1 year, and I have a really big stream plan. I have a lot of stuff I'm going to be doing. So while I'm in Japan, I want to actually take it, because last time I was stuck in the hotel. I want to actually take it as kind of a mini vacation. And it's so much nicer to walk around in a different country, in a
but
city
girl,
that
it's
you love with a
hot.
good.
It's
I know.
Oh,
I am
wait,
so
ooh.
sorry. I am apologizing in advance to the Japanese citizens. I bought short shorts and tank tops. I am
Wear
sorry.
shorts.
I wear short shorts. They might see.
A cheek? Will they see a cheek?
No, they're not going to see a cheek, but
okay.
like I'm going to be wearing a tank top with no bra mint. I'm sorry.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's hot. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Just don't look at them. They're going to be looking at you though.
You don't have to worry about me. I mean, as long there's going to be a lot of people looking.
That's okay. I'm used to it. I'm a tall cockroach.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that's true.
And you know the best part? I can't see from far. So I can't see them looking.
Oh, that is one thing that we were going to do.
Can we
that should have
please
been on
go
our
and
summer.
get
No,
glass?
that should have been on our summer list. Is I'm going to take you to an eye appointment. We're going to get you glasses.
Could you actually? Oh, I also want to get my ears cleaned. Have you ever been to those places? They kind of scare me, but I kind of want to do it.
I've never been, because I feel like
I'm
they're always
scared.
like sketchy.
I'm scared, but I kind of want to go. And I want to get a head cleaning. And last time we wanted to get our hair done, like matching at a place you found. Why'd you sound unhappy?
I
Sound
have
happier.
I have a head spa already booked.
But what about the braiding of the hair thing?
Oh, we can
Matching.
do that. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, sorry. That's why I was like, wait a second. Bring it back.
I just
And,
cut my hair
I
today,
wanna-
though. I don't know if
Get
my
some-
hair is long enough.
I am going to cut you with my thumb.
It's gonna go
I'll-
straight through me, baby. I'm a ghost.
Also, I want to go. Like, I really enjoyed going to the Finger Runs show. I really would love it if we
Yeah.
catch some idols. Just very much treat it like a vacation. Karaoke, everything. We're still, again, I'm saying this. We're still there for work, and we have some recording to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping. Do you have anything that you're hoping to do while we're there?
Just the stuff that we wanted to do last time.
Mm-hmm.
So like Fuji Q. And yeah, like go see
Yes.
I've been so busy. I haven't been able to. Well, also, I left my wallet at home. So
I was going to ask, do you have it?
no,
Now?
I don't have it yet. No,
You don't have any money.
I have 16 yen in my coin purse.
You don't have enough money for chicken nuggets.
I even bought a ticket for an idol show on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yippee, I get to go to an idol show. And the only reason I could buy it was because my card was saved on the website. So it like automatically knew my card and I could purchase it. But then you remember how when we went, there was a drink ticket that was an extra 600 yen?
You couldn't buy it?
I can't afford that because I don't have 600 yen.
Okay, girl. I'm going to say something, and I know your response is going to be no.
Okay.
Can you message Onigiri? She can lend you some money. I know. But don't you want to go to the idol show?
Yeah.
Message Onigiri.
Okay.
I can't. But have you really not? What is this how introverts function?
Yeah. I just feel like
You
I'm
have
a burden
so
on
many
everybody,
friends
you know?
in Japan. How? Okay, if the roles were reversed, this is where we're gonna find out if you're a greedy little bitch. If the roles were reversed, I know I'm teasing you. If the roles were reversed, wouldn't you love to? If your friend was like, "Hey, I'm so sorry," da 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 da, you'd be like, "Oh my god, here's $200. Don't even worry about it. Pay me back whenever."
Yeah.
Wouldn't you do that?
Yeah.
So then why would people not want to do that back for you?
Because I don't think that, first of all, I feel like I'm burdening people. I'm like, oh, you're having to meet me. You're having to go to the ATM and take out the money, and you're having to meet me.
Okay,
and
going
this
to
and
the
that.
ATM is crazy. They go to 7-Eleven every day in Japan. People do that.
But I'm like,
You can go meet them.
but I'm also just like towards my friends. I'm like, yeah, I'll do anything. I'll drop everything. I'll drop everything to help you out. But I don't feel like people would think that towards me.
May I recommend therapy? My angel. But you see what I mean though? Like just it helps me sometimes when I get into this mindset of, hey, well, I genuinely enjoy helping out my friends. So I have to assume that my friends would genuinely enjoy helping me out back.
Right.
Obviously, if I ask them for money all the time, girl, but
Right.
this is a story, and this is a thing, and they can help.
I just thought that my wallet would get here sooner.
No, that I get. But now that it looks like it won't, could you message somebody? It doesn't have to be Onigiri, but that's just because maybe you have a closer friend there.
Well, I got money from a friend yesterday. I sent them the money and then I met up with them. But I spent that all on my hair today because my hair ended up being more expensive than it said on the website. And now I don't want to go back to them and say, "Hi, I spent all the money I received from you yesterday. Can I
It's
please?"
a good thing they'll hear it on the podcast.
No, they're not gonna listen. They don't pay attention to my VTuber stuff.
Message Onigiri. Promise me. Do it now. Do it right now. Right now on the podcast. I want to hear you typing.
No.
What are you gonna do with no money?
Well, okay. I have my Suica Pass on my phone, and you can pay at some places with that.
What about the places where you can't?
I don't go there.
You are insufferable sometimes.
Like I can't go to 7-Elevens because they don't accept my phone as my card. They only accept cash. Like I have my card on my phone, but like for some reason it doesn't work there. Like it only accepts like physical tap. So
yeah, that happens sometimes. Sometimes they don't. Listen, we'll figure it out. I got you. I will annoy you in the background to do the stuff because I want you to go to your idol shows. What else? Other con appearances for both of us?
I'm doing a concert in Malaysia.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay, be Malaysian fans. That's so exciting. What the heck?
It's my first
Is it a
ever
solo
time.
concert?
No. It's with some other people, but
Nice.
it's so funny because Bao, I've been like I feel like every concert I've at,
you and Bao,
is also at. So I've just been seeing her all over the place. I was just like, hi, Bao, hello again.
She's a great singer, so I get
know.
it.
Oh, I know. She's amazing. Yeah. So, but she's also.
When is the concert?
What'd you say?
What is the concert?
It's called V-Muse. Oh, let me.
Oh,
post.
October 13th, 2024. Ooh.
Yeah. So it's a little bit of ways away, but. What about you? Anything?
I was gonna ask. I actually wanted to ask you one more question about your music before we go to me.
Okay.
Would you say that like, obviously streaming is your passion, but even when I asked you what was your favorite streaming content, you said it was karaoke. Would you
Oh,
say
yeah.
that like performing on stage like that is your passion? Your biggest one? Not biggest, but you know what I mean. It's
No, I get what you mean. I really do love performing. So maybe but streaming also.
yeah.
If I could perform more, like especially
Mm-hmm.
in 3D, like I would be so happy. Like you
You hear
kind
that,
of mentioned
everybody? She
earlier.
wants to perform. Go on.
You mentioned earlier like how you would love to host
Yeah.
an event thing. Like my
Mm-hmm.
dream thing would be to like create a group and like perform with them, like so
Like
I don't know.
idol-esque adjacent or
Yeah, kind of idol adjacent. I feel like I know people are just sometimes people will be like, but Mint, you are an idol. But to me, like idol holds so much weight to it.
yeah.
That
I
when
get
people
it.
like kind of give me that label, I feel like it's too heavy. Like it's too much pressure. So I'm just like, no. I'm just being silly on stage. But like kind of idol adjacent, maybe, yeah. is what
I think
would
once
really
you're in
like.
3D and you're able to have like choreography, I think that's going to make you feel a little bit more like into that sphere a little bit more.
Yeah, I
Probably?
think so too. I think so too. So
That's really exciting. Oh my goodness. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what you get cooking next year. Already you've done so many performances and concerts. And I think this concert that we talked about earlier, the Face Connect New York City live, I think that's also going to open up so many more doors for you. And I'm just so excited for you.
I hope so.
I hope so for you. As for me,
Yeah, what are you doing?
I will be going to TwitchCon North America, but I will probably not be doing any kind of work or any meet and greets. I am basically going to meet some Vishojo staff members and probably just go to a few dinners and lunches. And after that, though, this is the exciting part. After that, my cousin wife Onigiri and I will be going to LA for a few days, and we are going to be doing like, I'm going to be very honest. We're taking a page out of Cutie Cinderella and Ludwig and Connor's book where it's going to be like, Canadians try American sodas and rank them. Canadians try every Pop-Tart flavor and rank them. The really like, what is it called? The creme de la creme of content,
Sure, of course.
cream of the crop, the top of the content, right?
Try eating a
As,
thing and saying how you feel about it.
Yeah.
It's like
ranking it
ye
compared
old
to other
classic
things.
YouTube.
Yeah. With like a proper tier list, and we're
Yeah.
definitely gonna do that a lot in the States because there's a lot of things that we haven't done, and I'm excited. And
What
then
do
after
you-
that,
What are you excited to try the most?
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts. That's a big one. We're actually gonna have Ricky in there with us because we need an American to kind of
should
explain
also
like,
try
this is the
Oreos.
cool Pop-Tart. I've had Oreos before.
No, but like there's different flavors of Oreos.
True.
Ah.
Ah,
lot of different
see,
flavors
You're so
of
smart.
Oreos.
You're so smart.
I'm
You're
an
so
American.
beautiful and smart. You are. We also wanted to maybe go to Disney or maybe just do LA is a little bit dodgy for some IRL stuff, but there's a lot of IRL stuff that we could do. And there's a lot of streamers that live in LA. So if we kind of need a little bit of a posse to kind of, just keep an eye on us, we can do that. I'm excited.
Yeah.
And then I come back home. And then after that, it's going to be my 1 year anniversary. And I am respectfully cooking.
Ooh.
I am cooking a lot.
She's cooking.
I am cooking a lot. And I'm a little bit, after we're done with recording, I got to go cook. I'm excited.
Oh, I have to ask you about something that I'm also cooking. So
Oh, this is exciting because actually I'm looking forward to talking to you because I want some of your ideas later and just talk to you about my other stuff. So maybe without further ado, we can say goodbye to our lovely, lovely audience.
what even was this episode?
A fever dream.
We have just a few episodes left, and this is how we chose.
I love it. This to me is like the heart and the soul of Mint and Matara's summer special. Seriously.
True.
This to me is the heart and the soul. very quickly for everybody listening, your summer lists, get them done.
Yes. Get
I
your
want to see those summer
list.
lists crossed out. We're going to ask you about your summer list at the end of the summer. I want to see what kind of summer you've had. Make sure you go outside, achieve your goals, paint your minis.
Oh my God, there's only just like a month left of summer.
I know. But we're going to enjoy it to the fullest.
I'm sure some people are really looking forward to the weather getting cooler though.
Yeah. It's been a really, really hot time. What else?
We'll also have to look at our own list and see what we did and didn't.
We have a lot undone, but I can snag a few things on my list. Plus, again, this is a summer list, but if some of the things go into autumn, whatever, just keep them there.
It's just stuff to motivate us to do things. Yeah. Okay.
Reminder, we have merch on sale. I think it's going to be on sale until October 1st. Some items are already sold out, but you can still get some.
Yes. Get what is left you
can figure that out by clicking the website. I'm not sure what's left at the moment. Sorry.
I don't even know either, I'll be honest.
Patrons, you are so beautiful. Mint will kiss every one of you on the mouth.
Well,
okay, wait.
Well,
you actually
I didn't. I thought you were gonna say like on the forehead, like little babies. I got too ahead of myself.
Yeah, I think you gave 2 kisses. So who got those 2 kisses? Fight in the comments about why you think you should be one of the 2 people to get a platonic forehead kiss. Unfortunately, they won't be. You gave 2.
2 forehead kisses. Yep.
Yeah. Who's getting them? Maybe it's one person getting both.
Oh, no. That's too greedy.
What if they have a really good excuse for why they should?
Even still.
Too
greedy.
All right.
But also, what's our word for today, this week?
I think they should just try to fight in the comments about who deserves your forehead kisses. What do you think?
Oh,
unless you want to write like egg is kind of simple.
Give us a good reason why you should be a candidate for one of the 2 forehead kisses.
Yeah. Sell yourself.
Wait, what about you? Okay, not everybody is going to be a wisp. There are probably some momos.
Mwah.
Okay.
4 forehead kisses off to sale, to auction off to the best comments that can, I like
maybe
that.
we'll feature the comment in the next episode.
Oh, good idea. Ooh. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching.
Hugs, everyone.
Have a great summer.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hugs.